How many of us notice that our mood can tend to change during the day? Maybe we go through periods of the day where we start to feel anxious or worked up about something. Maybe we start to feel down. Maybe we just start to feel distracted. And whatever that is for you, it's a place where you don't want to be. That's all of us at different parts of the day, different parts of our lives. And usually those feelings that we have, whether it's anxiety, depression, whatever it is, usually those feelings don't come out of nowhere. Usually there's an external trigger, something we think about, maybe something we see that will trigger those emotions to kind of flood us. And so a big part of what we do in counseling is to help our clients know themselves and know their triggers. As each person is going to have something different that's going to affect them that could trigger some of these feelings, some of these changes in mood. And I wanted to run through an example of this from a guy named Matt Chandler. He's a pastor in Dallas, Texas, has a big church in Texas. And this is from an interview that he did that I heard him years ago. He shared this in an interview, and I can't find the interview. I found kind of the same idea in one of his books. So I wanted to share that with you. It's a pretty radical example, but I think it's really instructive, and hopefully it will be helpful to you. The context of this is he is talking about things that rob his affection for Christ. But I think the principle is even broader than that. But here's what he says. He says, for instance, I can't follow sports too closely. Isn't that crazy? I can't follow sports too closely because I will start to care. And really, how dumb is it to be emotionally affected by how a 21-year-old handles a ball? How dumb is it to have your day ruined because a group of 20-somethings fails you in a game? So it's Matt Chandler. You see some of his personality and just the way he communicates come across there. But I respect a lot about what he's saying. What is he saying? He says he knows himself and he knows his triggers. And he knows that for him to follow sports is going to take him to a place he doesn't want to go. It's gonna rob his affections. It's gonna take those off course. So he's saying, at least for this season in his life, like I said, this interview, I heard him say this was years ago. He's saying, I'm not going to follow sports too closely. I can't handle it. That's maturity. You could say it's immaturity. He should be able to watch sports without that happening to him. Maybe, okay. But it's maturity to know your weaknesses, to know yourself, to know your triggers, and to live your life accordingly and avoid those things. And I just think that's so instructive for us. So, that's a good question to ask yourself. What are your triggers that cause whatever the feelings are? Anxiety, depression, you feel distracted, you feel down, whatever it is. Start thinking about that. Is it a person? Maybe you start to think about a person in your past, and whenever you think about them, you get flooded with these strong feelings. Maybe it's a place. Maybe you drive by your old high school and you have some bad memories there. That your old high school is a trigger for you. Maybe it's politics. You hear what Joe Biden did and that gets you worked up, or you read what Trump tweeted the other day and that gets you all fired up, and before you know it, you've lost your day. So I don't know what it is for you, but that's a question we need to ask if we really want to get a handle on our mood, get a handle on our emotions. Know yourself, know your triggers. This is hard work. It's not easy, which is why most people don't do it. But that's so important to living the life that you want to live, is to know yourself and to know your triggers. Out for now, and we'll see y'all next time.